What is up, guys? Groovy Guitar Dude here. I just wanted to make a quick video and just talk to you guys. I felt like I haven't talked to you guys or given you any kind of channel update or anything along those lines in such a long time. And I really enjoy getting to know you guys and all that, and you guys getting to know a little bit more about me as we go along. So I wanted to give you a little channel update, and I also wanted to start by thanking y'all so much for getting me to 10,000 subscribers. This is a little bit late. I'm actually closer to 11,000, which is such a huge blessing. So thank you so much for that, guys. You know, I consider each one of you guys friends, even if I haven't met you yet, even if I haven't, you know, personally talked to you or commented or anything like that. I consider you guys friends, family, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys ever need anything from me, ever have any questions, as I always say at the end of my lessons, don't hesitate to ask. I always get back to questions. I always get back to comments, even if it's just saying what's up. Say something to me, because I love hearing from you guys. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is my website. Some of you might have been noticing that I've been building a website lately, and the thing about this website that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to provide value to you guys. So I'm doing a couple of things. The number one thing y'all have probably noticed is that for my last couple of lessons, I've been posting a written walkthrough that just kind of details and kind of reiterates what I go over in the lesson. Now, this is really mostly for those people who maybe want to, you know, read the lesson instead of watch the video, or just want a quick little run through, or just want to see the chords, or whatever it might be. Or it's also for people who maybe want to print out the details so that they can practice it easier. The other thing I'm doing with this website is I am providing a free guitar toolkit to you guys. And what I want to do with this is I get so many comments about people not having picks, people not having capos, people not having tuners, and asking me what to do about that. Now, the obvious answer I usually say is, well, go buy picks, go buy a capo, go buy tuners. You need those things to play guitar. But I understand it. A lot of people may not be able to afford those. Some people may not have access to those where they live around, or they may live in an area that doesn't have like a guitar center or something like that. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to offer an option for those people to get this for free. And basically, all I'm asking you to do is pay shipping on this thing. It comes with a capo, picks, a tuner, and a little guitar, little stick-on pick holder thing that you can stick on your guitar so you don't lose your picks. Now, I'm not really making any money on this thing, guys. I'm basically the shipping and handling charge. It covers the cost of it for me on my end, and it's like 10 bucks. No matter where you are in the whole world, it's 10 bucks to ship it. So it's not, nobody's making any money on it, anything like that. It's just me wanting to be able to provide something to you guys that would help y'all. You need those tools to really be successful with guitar. And if you don't have those tools, it's gonna make things a lot harder, and it's gonna make you wanna quit. And that's the last thing that I want as your guitar teacher. So guys, check that out. I'm gonna have a link up here, as well as a link in the description to that free kit. If you're a beginner, it's invaluable. I would have done anything for this type of thing whenever I was first learning how to play guitar. The last thing I wanted to go over, guys, is how I'm gonna be taking requests from now on. This is a long overdue conversation I wanted to have with you guys. I've been totally putting it off, and there's no excuse, and I'm so sorry for that. The reason I've been putting it off is because I have recently been getting like 5 to 10 requests per day. And in the past, I would get maybe 5 to 10 requests per week or per 2 weeks. Now, each video that I make, especially the shorter ones, not the long ones, the short ones, usually take me about 2 hours from start to finish to make and post to get to you guys. So you can understand why, if I'm getting about 5 to 10 requests a day, how I really am not able to put that much time into making a video for each request. And there's really no fair way for me to decide who actually gets their request done. So that's where Patreon comes in, guys. I'm not a huge fan of Patreon. I actually like the idea of it, but I feel like a lot of people abuse it, and they'll ask their audiences for money, and they'll kind of they'll just try to milk their audiences for money, and I don't like that. I don't like people asking for money and begging their audience for money, or saying they're not going to post if they don't get a certain amount on Patreon. So the first thing I want to say about that is that I'm not going to stop doing anything I'm doing right now, regardless of what happens on Patreon. But what I do want to say is that if you want your request, your song request, for sure done, hit up that Patreon link in the description below. I'm going to start talking about it at the end of my lessons as well. But basically what I'm doing is I'm saying it's $3 for one request lesson a month, or it's $7 for 3 video requests a month, or it's $12 for 5 video requests a month. And what this does is it gives you guys a chance where you can pay just a small, teeny tiny monthly fee to where I get to teach you what you want to learn. I'll tell you right now, I charge for in-person lessons $120 a month for 4 lessons a month. So basically 1 lesson a week. And that is on the cheaper end of what traditional guitar teachers charge. Traditional sit down at a desk and jam kind of guitar teachers. So what this does is if you guys are trying to learn guitar and you want to learn specific songs that I may not teach or I may not get to if you just comment, or another teacher may not get to if they just comment, if you just comment on their videos, what this does is this gives you the option to where you can pay a very small fee in comparison to a traditional guitar lesson and get almost the same type of thing that you would get out of traditional guitar lessons. You get to learn the material that you want to learn for such a tiny amount of money. Now guys, again, I'm not trying to ask you guys for money. I'm not trying to beg for money. This is just a really good way for me to be able to afford to have the time to put into all of those request videos. And if you really want to learn it, a song, $3 is nothing to be able to learn one of your favorite songs, in my opinion. If there was something like this around when I was learning guitar, I would have been all over it. So guys, that's all I'll say about that. I'll kind of be talking about that again in some future videos, especially at the end. I'll say, like, if you have any requests, hit up that Patreon down there, blah, 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 whatever, something like that. But that's all I'm gonna really say about it. I don't wanna kind of, you know, beat a dead horse with it or whatever, but that's just kind of the gist of how I wanna do requests now. Guys, thank you again so much for subscribing and just being a part of all this. For me, teaching guitar and being able to share my love of music is such a huge deal. I love playing guitar and I love sharing music, and I love being able to help those, especially who may not be able to afford to learn guitar. It just for me, I couldn't really afford traditional guitar lessons, and so I learned through people like Marty Schwartz and Guitar Jams and Let's Play Guitar and Guitar Goddess and those type of people. Those are who taught me how to play guitar. So now that I get to be one of those people and teach you and be one of those people in your life and share music with you for, you know, free basically, it makes me feel so good. I love it. And hitting that milestone of 10,000 subscribers, it just makes me feel so warm in my heart, and it makes me feel like what I'm doing is helping others. Guys, as always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below, or if you just want to chat. I love hearing from you guys. If you just want to say, what's up, man? Or if you want to like say, hey, have you heard this song? Or hey, maybe do you have any ideas on how to play this song or whatever? Just hit me up in the comments. I love hearing from you guys, and I always comment back. Guys, thank you again so much for everything you guys do for me and allowing me to do this and share my passion with y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon.